Welcome to our Wednesday Team DSI webinar. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018, and we have an amazing guest for you today. My name is Crystal Krebs. I'm an Emerald Director here in San Antonio, Texas. First, I'm going to just go through the 10 things to expect for our team. Number one, there will be ups and downs. It's a roller coaster ride, but it's an awesome one. Number two, success or failure is up to you. Whatever you put into it is what you get. Number three, the goal is for you to become independent. This is your business, so ultimately we want you to be the independent one. Number four, plan, do, review, and adjust. Very important. Number five, it's going to take time. 1 year to become competent, 3 years to create a significant part-time income, 5 years to become a significant earner, and 7 years to become world-class. Number six, takes consistent work and hustle. Number seven, you're going to have to grow and go out of your comfort zone. Number eight, mental toughness is necessary. Number nine, the grass is not greener in other companies. And number 10, this is a long-term game. USANA is a 25-year-old strong company with over $2.5 billion paid to its associates. And always remember, amateurs sell products and professionals sell the vision. So today we have a really special guest. We have Executive Goal Director Grace Maresca on our Wednesday webinar. She's been a fast grower. She's already executive gold. We're really excited for her to share her story. So let's go ahead and get to that. Grace, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We really, really are super excited to hear your story, and we appreciate you taking the time to share it with us. But basically, we just want to hear some of your challenges, your wins, how your USANA journey is going on so far, because you're doing so amazing. We're seeing you on the top charts like every week. You're always on the reports, and it's so exciting to see you grow. I remember I met you last year briefly at convention, and it's just you're on fire, girl. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks to God too. That's always helped me. Anyway, I joined USANA was about 2 years ago. It started because of my health. The main reason is because of my back and my weight. So I don't have a problem with my weight since I was young. So, when I was younger, I didn't know how to, eat the proper nutrition, especially I'm from Indonesia. So the food over there is different than here. So I remember my mom, took me to the doctor a couple of times because I was pretty much about to faint because I didn't have enough nutrition. I only eat apples. And I only eat pretty much bread. That's it. I want to lose weight. You want a pretty, right? Yes. But I didn't know how to do it. So that's the way I did it. And the result was, it happened, but it's in the bad way. So I was skinny, but it's not healthy. So I started USANA because of that reason. And my back. I couldn't, I'm pretty active mom. So I do exercise a lot. So one time, I couldn't even bend. I couldn't turn my body to the left. I couldn't pick up my left leg to the right.
Oh wow!
So it was horrible. So I got to the point that I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me it's two choices. The first one, either you want to get an injection, or you want to get a surgery. So. I'm still young. I mean, not young like you, okay? So I'm in the 40s already. So anyway, I didn't want to have, I don't want something wrong with my back because my kids is still young. So, and I went home and somebody introduced me about USANA. On that time, my background was a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
I shipped a lot of clothes, kids clothing, online on Amazon, and Zulily is also one of my clients. Hold on,
Awesome.
let me close the window because it's kind of noisy. So Zulily is one of my clients. So I ship 1,000 packages every day.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the second reason why I started USANA, because 10 years ago, online business was great.
Mm-hmm.
We were on top of the line. But, after that, competitor from China, Amazon trying to also uh, control everything. So, I was thinking, how are you going to survive? Because before you can get like 10-15% of the profit.
Right.
But right now, somewhere, somehow, China will be able to produce the same quality, maybe a different quality, but the same less pricing that we made in USA.
Mm.
So until like the profit's only like $2,
Yeah.
$3, I was thinking, it's not worth it. I have to hassle with all the RMA and everything. So, when my friend told me about USANA, everybody has the same problem. We kind of like no to network marketing, right? So I refused it a lot of time. But until the time, timing, that's important. So one day I was like, okay, my financial is not that good anymore with my business
Mm-hmm.
and my health is going down. So I was thinking, maybe I just take a look. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
And after I sit down with Dennis Chen. Dennis Chen was like the 4-star diamond.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember he what is that? He asked me to do something. If you don't join me, pretty much he's guarantee, not really guarantee what language that he use. He's bad. He's betting with me. Like, if you don't make your money back within a year, I'm gonna pay you back all the expenses that you have.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, this guy is crazy. you know? So I was like, you kidding me? Yes.
Wow.
I, this guy is a witness. This guy is a witness. Okay, you have a good background. You're business owner. You think differently.
Right.
So okay, all right, let me try. So I
Mm-hmm.
started using the product. I didn't really thinking want to go this far. I couldn't even think that I can go this far on that time. I
Yeah.
was just thinking, I was just using the product. If the product is good, I'm gonna start sharing the product,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
So I use the product because the most important, we need to believe in our company,
Oh, yeah.
believe in the product first. So I started to believe the product after I see a big changes with my weight. I lost about 20 pounds and I look healthy and fit now.
Yay.
And yeah, Usana. So
Yeah.
my back also get better. I'll be able to do my yoga again.
Yay.
And my the problem before I have was my husband. So my
Mm.
husband didn't believe with the product at all. So I tried many different network marketing before. I tried Herbalife, I tried New Skin, I tried Stem Cell, I tried a lot of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Marketing too. So again, the timing, okay, maybe I didn't really pursue that. I really focused with my business.
Mm-hmm.
So I only pretty much gain about $30. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when I was joining the company, when I was joining USANA, my husband said, "Huh? Another one? Like another network marketing? You spent so much money before, but you didn't make anything, right?"
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to convince him, but I was like, okay, forget it. I'm not gonna try to convince him. So I'm just trying to throw away all the supplement that he eats. So I dump all of the vitamins in the trash. And I told him, from now on, you only be able to take USANA. That's it.
I love it. That's awesome.
So, so that was a big thing. So he got mad, of course, right? So, but there's no excuse. He started taking USANA, and he started getting improvement with his bowels movement. He get improvement with, he was thinking he got elbow tennis, but it's not. It's gone. Okay, there's no more pain. So, after I see that, I see a lot of differences on my health, my husband's health, and also my dad's health. I start sharing to many people. I start sharing to my friend. I start sharing to everywhere I go. You can ask my team. You know, I share everywhere I go. Doesn't matter who you are. So, the most important, we need to believe the product. So I believe in the product. And second, I research more about the company, and I believe in the company. So two things that we need to have. And the third things that we need to believe in ourselves. Okay, even though, business is a business. There's up and down. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
One last year, maybe I started 2 years ago, really, really fast. And after that, I got to the plateau moment. Everybody do that. Everybody had that moment. But on that time, we need to encourage ourselves. We need to believe in ourselves and believe in God, of course. And, start learning from people around you, from like you, Crystal, and your husband, and other people as well. So, the most important, believe in the product, believe in the company, and believe in yourself. And and you need to know what is your why. Why you want to do this business. For me, I want to take my family and my financials to a different level. Pretty much, I want to have a freedom in the wealth, in the health, and I want to make a big impact in my community. So if you know and you believe in yourself, believe in the company, you can go pretty much everywhere you go. You don't have to be afraid. And we just have to have a mouth. Mouth business. So you just share and open your mouth. So when your mouth is shut, your business is shut.
Yeah.
So everywhere you go, it doesn't matter. Sometimes, so for me, when I have a new people in my business, okay, I always tell them, I set a goal for them, like the 6 weeks goal, become the 3 BCs, 8 weeks goal, PPS, PPPS. That's really big things. And, right now I have one goal under me. I have another goal coming up, and maybe 2 more weeks there's another goal. So I'm helping. I'm sorry. Please wait. I accidentally pressed. So I'm helping them to grow, even though you always gonna have weak leg and strong leg. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to balance your leg. So I am helping many leaders in Indonesia, in here. So I believe in one thing. We put so much time and effort right now. The first 3 to 5 years, and later on, I want to be in the $1 million club. I want to be diamond. Yes. I know with this company, with the product, with the Salaviv, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. It's like we're gonna have a new mess coming up. So yeah, so I with the rank advance, it's more doable right now for everybody. You don't have to make sure you have a balanced leg or not balanced leg. You just need to make sure you go out there and market yourself and share those Tel Aviv, and that's it. So yeah, so that's my story. It's kind of like everywhere. Sometimes like, okay, 20 minutes. I don't know.
No, you're good. That's awesome. Wow. That's great. You've already got gold directors in your business as well. Like, that's unbelievable. And so I guess we'll open up for some questions, but the first question I want to ask, was there any specific challenges that you've been through that you can think about, that you can tell us about, and how did you overcome those?
Yes, of course. Especially when you're dealing with many people. I have total right now is about 1,700 people in my team. And of course, people has come and go, come and go. The problem that I always have, I put so much time for people that doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to do the business. Or maybe they said, they wanted to do business, but they don't do anything.
Right.
So I am trying to learn right now when whoever I'm going to limit myself. Like, okay, I'll give you time, for example, 2, 3 months, 4 months, 3 months. You tell me, are you serious in that 8 weeks? Become PPPS? If not, right now, I'm not going to worry about your business because it means that you're not serious. Okay, so it will always happen, people like that. So that's my heart when people come in and they said they want to do the business but they don't want to do anything. They depend on me or depend on us. And I have to set a time like to let them go and next.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. We totally get it. But that's great that you're letting them know up front, like, if you're serious, this is kind of your time period. And then, because then that's not going to take up your time for somebody else who really is serious.
Right. And I'm trying to help them too. For example, I'm training one leader right now. She's a Spanish leader. And here, she was joined when we had a national celebration in Long Beach.
Okay.
One day before. So I brought her there and she was, it's opened up her eyes. I used to work together with her when I used to be in HR. So we kind of like click. So I told her, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and I help her, like when I have an order, I put it in her business also, at least to motivate her. Okay, I help you. So right now, I'm really serious to helping you in this business. Let's grow.
Yeah. It's a team. Yep. Well, that's cool. So I bet she just was amazed at the national celebration, joining like the day before. She probably was just blown away.
Yes. So, we as a leader, we also have to sacrifice something sometimes. So I do that when people are serious. If not, I'm not gonna wasting my time. It's not like because I don't want to help. Sometimes it's only you know certain time that you be able to drag people all the time, to drag them to the meeting, to drag them to meet this and that. If they don't want it, just let it go. Don't waste your time.
Jared Harris question.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we have a question in the chat. This is from Jared Harris in Utah. He asks, what are some things you have done to find new prospects?
Okay. Just go out there and talk to everybody out there. So, okay, I do give you one example. Okay. This is recently. I was invited to basically one of my friends, this timeshare, right?
Oh,
timeshare. They invite people to the timeshare, right? Okay. And they put my name. They called me and I talked to them. And after that, I challenged them. If I go to your meeting, do you want to come to my meeting? Do you want a presentation? And they said, oh, okay. All right, set a time. Okay, I go to the meeting. After the meeting, you have to sit down with me.
Nice.
Deal. So it was happen. So I was so sad. The guy was not in the States. He lied to me. But follow up is important. So I get back to him. And I told him, I think you lied to me because you're in Philippines, right? And then he's interested. He's agree. He interested to the business, and he's looking up, basically I tell him, I have a more conversation with him, educate him about the product.
Mhm.
So on that time when I went there, there's a time for me to share my business too. So when I sit down with the manager, he's trying to explain to me this. And I was like, yeah, how many vacation you took? I said, last year, 5. Where did you go? I went to Cancun, Mexico, right? I got uh, Growth Circle. I went to Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, that's right.
And I went to Punta Cana. I went to here. I went to there. And okay, how much you spend for that? I said, no, I didn't spend. I don't know. I said, what do you think? What do you mean, like you don't know? So it's like the other way around. I put the situation like in my, I'm controlling that. So I was like, no, I don't know. He's like, are you serious? Yeah, because the company pay for it. And then and then you want to know what company that you with, and then how do you get that, this and that. And then I give him the business card, and there you go. You got 2 prospects there.
Nice. I love that.
And again, you can be creative with getting a prospect. For example, again, I went to prospect at the golf course with my downline, and finished the prospect. There's another guy next to our table, and he's like, "Oh, what do you do? What do you do? What are you guys doing there?" And then I start sharing. Okay, I'm doing this. Do you want to listen? And then that's my prospect again. Basically, anywhere I go when I'm waiting for my daughter's lesson, just be friend, be nice to people, and try to talk, start conversation, anything.
Mhm.
From how's the weather? Oh yeah, I remember that last time at the golf course, I was just asking, oh, you guys, what are you guys doing here? How's the weather today? It was nice, the weather today. It was nice here. You just start making any conversation, little thing conversation. Sometimes you don't know where it's gonna lead to. If you find people like me, keep talking, and right?
Yep.
So just open your eyes and talk. That's all.
Awesome. Awesome answer. Thank you. Yeah, Jared says, okay, sounds nice. He says, thank you. Just start a conversation and go with the flow. All righty. Cool. So I think we have time for about 2 more questions. So if you want to type them in, or I think raise your hand, we might be able to unmute you. And I think there's also Facebook Live going on. So I'm not sure. Jared's going to check on Facebook Live to see if anybody has any questions there. But I'll ask a quick question about
2 questions. Phyllis.
Oh, we do have questions. Oh, we have
Phyllis
questions.
has a question, and someone else has a question in the chat.
I don't see. Oh, here we go. Wait. So Adriana Perez from San Antonio asks, do you always prospect using a specific set of questions or just go with the flow?
Okay. For me, when I train the new people, new leaders, I always encourage them to start with the newspaper. You know the newspaper, right? And the Nutri-Search.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the comparative guide, right?
Right, exactly, the comparative guide. Right now we don't get it from USANA anymore, but you can get it on Amazon, or on USANA also has that. So those 2 things that you can start with make things easier for them. So let's see. It depends how you start the conversation. Let's see, you start, oh yeah, thank you for coming today. And usually my new people is gonna say, oh, thank you for coming today. Oh, are you taking any supplements or anything, right? So you can start from the Nutri-Search, the comparable guide. Okay, and they're gonna say, okay, yeah, we're taking supplements. We're taking Centrum, for example. Okay, all right. I want to share today. There's a book comparing 1,500 products in America, Canada, Colombia, Mexico, and then you're gonna start telling them about the comparable each product, the number 18, the potential toxics. What is that? So that when people hear potential toxic and they see it right there, they're like, oh my goodness, you know. It happened to me too when they do presentation on me. I feel so bad that I basically feed my kids something with the toxic. You know, you poison them. It's not like they're not gonna die right away, but it's a longer period of time. You know, it's gonna damage their body. So you can start from there, okay? Or if they already, it depends how you're gonna start. From the newspaper, you can start to, you know, like, this is our company, you know, the manufacturer in Utah, the founder, and keep going and going. And you can start with the products as well. It depends on how you start the conversation with the prospects.
Okay, so that's a really great tool to use for sure.
Yes, just make it easier, especially, you know, new leaders, you know. But again, we need to, you know, I know you know that too. We need to, you know, do the presentation for them too. How many times? At least they learn, and you know, sit down with them too when they do the presentation. So at least they also not feeling, you know, nervous or anything like that.
All right, and then one more quick question from Phyllis. This may have answered it, kind of what you said, but she asks, do you use a video or the newspaper for presentation?
It depends too, but the easiest way, I used to do a lot with the newspaper and the book.
Okay.
But you know, it depends if you, because I'm going to New York tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have a meeting at the Goldman Sachs office, do the presentation there. So I have to do with the PowerPoint.
Right.
So
yeah.
It depends, you know, if they're at their home, it's, you'll be able to use their TV or not. But you always have to make sure, bring that book and newspaper, because, you know, sometimes you do it, the iPad is too small. When people see in the book and newspaper, it's more like visual and they be able to touch it instead of on the iPad. But again, you know, it depends.
All righty. Well, time flies. It's already 12:30.
12:30. Okay.
I know. Well, I really want to say thank you so much again for taking the time to share your story. It's exciting to see you grow.
Thank you.
You're killing it, like I said. So I can't wait to see you. You know, be ruby and emerald and diamond. I can totally. You're gonna be a diamond for sure.
Thank you.
You're
just don't limit yourself. That's it. Just do it.
Just do it. All righty.
Don't limit yourself. That's it.
Hear that, everybody? Don't limit yourself. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and unmute the lines, and everybody say thanks to Grace, and we'll see. Have an awesome day. Let me make sure everybody's unmuted. All right.
Yep. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace. Have an awesome day.
Thank you, Grace. Have a good day.
See you in the convention.
Thank you, Grace.
You're welcome.
See you at convention.